All right, Shalom Akim. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kodash Rakah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS, Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect of another edition of GMS News and Prophecy. And brothers had just sent me this article, and we were just talking about it. And this article I got from BBC.com, from BBC News, and this is heavy prophetic news. Okay? And like I always say, man, it's prophecy happening day by day, hour by hour. Right now you got brothers all over YouTube, speaking about the false alarm nuclear missile attack in Hawaii yesterday. You got brothers doing more edifying videos, and like I said, man, these scriptures are manifesting. All right, these prophecies are manifesting themselves. Okay, and this is from 2 days ago. Is dated January 12, 2018, and is headline: Donald Trump cancels February visit to UK. Now, dealing with the relationship between the U.S. and the UK, the United States, when you go into American history during the Revolutionary War, all right, during the Revolutionary War, the U.S. Won its independence, its so-called independence from England, okay, and that would make the UK the mother, all right, that birthed America, so to speak, and that's in the prophecies, okay. And we're going to get into a couple articles, and we're going to bring that prophecy out, and it's just going to show you how now the relationship between the U.S. and England and the UK is being strained right now, okay. So let's go into it. It says, matter of fact, I read the caption on the image. It says, recent disagreements over U.S. and UK policies are understood not to have played a part. All right. So it says Donald Trump has canceled. So basically, they've already been having disagreements with each other, and now Trump has canceled his visit to the UK. All right. So this is heavy, man. I'm going to keep reading. It says Donald Trump has canceled a planned visit to the UK in February, where he had been expected to open a new $1 billion U.S. Embassy in London. But he was all for moving a U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem over there in Israel and making that the capital. And then that's why these protests and riots broke out over there in the region, and the whole world's eyes started looking at America with that, disdain and disgusted look, man. And now even their own mother country is now starting to look down on America now. Okay, this guy Trump, man, he's one hell of a guy, man. Single-handedly destroying Babylon the Great, but that's good because that's the spirit of the Lord on the left-hand side, causing these things to happen, okay, to bring about America's demise and free his people from Esau's bondage, man. All right. So it says the U.S. president tweeted he was not a big fan of the new embassy, which is moving from Mayfair to South London. He blamed Barack Obama's administration for a bad deal, despite the fact the move was agreed under George W. Bush. See, Trump just moves how he feels, man. He doesn't move with logic, okay? He doesn't move with understanding and strategy. He just does things because he doesn't feel they right to him. And that's what's leading America down the drain, all right? That's good for this place, man, because America's that oppressing and wicked city, man. Okay. All right. It says the trip was not the controversial full state visit offered by Theresa May, for which no date has yet been set. It says Downing Street said no date has been confirmed for any visit by Mr. Trump, and that the opening of the U.S. Embassy is a matter for the U.S. Uh, It says the strong and deep partnership between Britain and the U.S. will endure despite Mr. Trump's cancellation, a spokesman added. However, Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, who has clashed with the president in the past, said the U.S. president got the message that many Londoners were staunchly opposed to his policies and actions. Okay, so this is the state of the relationship between America and Britain, or the UK, whatever you want to call it. This is their relationship right now. Okay, they're not a big fan of each other in these things, and it says the mayor of London and Trump has a clash, man. So things are heating up. All right. I'm gonna go down. Well, actually, I'll read this. It says BBC North America editor John Sopel said he suspected the possibility of protests in London would have also weighed in the calculation. All right, so this is the state, man. Protests, could possibly break out. All right. Uh, Scroll down. I'm not going to read all of this because it's basically it's a pretty long article. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this next article. All right. And I'm gonna read this. I'm not gonna go too long. All right. And then I'm gonna get the prophecy of what all this means. Okay. It says London Mayor Sadiq Khan, and this is from time.com. It says London Mayor Sadiq Khan, Donald Trump is not welcome here. So this is the mayor of London saying this. Okay, Donald Trump is not welcome in London, man. And this is after he canceled his visit. So it says after it was announced that President Donald Trump will be canceling his visit next month to London to open the new U.S. embassy there, London Mayor Sadiq Khan said that Londoners have made it clear that Donald Trump is not welcome here. All right. It says Trump claimed on Twitter on Thursday night that he refused to travel to London in order to protest the Obama administration having sold perhaps the best located and finest embassy in London for peanuts, only to build a new one in an off location for $1.2 billion. Which, in parentheses, it says, in fact, the building was put up for sale a week before Obama was elected in 2008. All right, so it had nothing to do with Obama. But Trump is just an emotional Edomite, man. That because he wears the big pants and sits in the big chair in the White House, so to speak, he gets to make all these rash decisions. And this is going to lead to America's destruction, which is good for this place, man. Okay, brothers should be rejoicing at this news. All right. Right, so I'm going to jump down. I'm going to read this. It says, many Londoners have made it clear that Donald Trump is not welcome here while he is pursuing such a divisive agenda. It seems he's finally got that message. All right, so this is just showing you that America and this just goes to show you that America and the UK are not on good terms, man. Okay? Starting not to be on good terms. All right? So I'm going to get the prophecy. All right? And I'm going to get it here. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, which Babylon is America. This is a code word, a spiritual code for America in the Bible, all right, in prophecy. So it says, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, starting with Russia, okay, and other nations, which is going to include the UK, Great Britain, okay. It says, and they shall set themselves in array, which means military might, against her. From thence she shall be taken, The arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. We're just talking about the nuclear missiles. Because World War III is going to take place, and it's going to be fit in the eyes of the leaders of these governments when this war pops off, that they're going to destroy this place, man. And the land of Israel is going to be destroyed as well. All right? But it's to be rebuilt once we come back in our power. But for America, it says, and Chaldea, which is another code word, shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because you were glad, because you rejoiced, O you destroyers of my nation. Because Esau through America oppressed the Israelites, all right? The so-called blasphemers and Native Americans. It says, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls. All right? Because they got rich and profited off of our condition. All right? So it says this. It says, your mother shall be sore confounded. And America, all right? America's mother is the UK. And the UK is starting to be confounded now. Okay? Trump canceling the visit. These Londoners don't want him there. Okay, the mayor of London and Trump has clashed in the past, and they've had, and the UK and America as a whole, they're having disagreements now. All right. So things are happening, man. The mother of America is starting to be confounded. It says, she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Okay. And that's because the UK, along with Russia, along with Iran, China, North Korea, and the whole other assembly of great nations, as the scripture says, is going to destroy this place, man. Okay? America is going to be destroyed. And we're seeing the beginning of the confounding of the mother against the daughter of Babylon, right? It says, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues, which is the nuclear destruction. Okay? So we're seeing the beginning stages of that prophecy coming to pass. All right? So, brothers, be prepared for more protests, more riot, more threats of nuclear war, all of that to come, man. All right? But with that, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashmi Awashai by Hashem Kodash Wakah, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Shalom to the elect.